Announcements. August 29th is our first, or this is actually in-service day number 2. No students on August 29th. And then, of course, on September 1st, Labor Day, no school. September 4th is our next board meeting, right here in the Catherine D. Milligan Room at 6:30. Board member comments. Mr. Napier.
Yeah, I want to thank Mr. Crapo for the update on the health solutions. Sounds like that's something that our school should be very proud of. Mr. Phillips, you're getting your feet wet as treasurer.
Yes.
Sounds like you're doing a great job.
Thanks, yeah.
If you're not busy Friday evening, Fairfield travels to Wayne for football, the first football game of the year. So I hope to see everybody up there.
Thank you. Mrs. Gundrum.
Thank you, Mr. Crapo, for the update. It sounds like it's a very beneficial program, both for our students and for their parents. And I'm glad that we're part of it and, sort of leading the way in that respect. And I wasn't at the last meeting, but I did see that we voted to implement iReady assessments. And I think that's a really great idea. I know I don't want to go way back in the Wayback Machine to the last meeting, but since I wasn't here, I just wanted to add my input that I think that was a great idea. I've seen iReady reports before, and they are very personalized, especially, for parents to be able to say, hey, here's the stuff your kids can work on, need to work on, and here's how you can do it. So I was very happy to see that, But that's all I have.
Great, thank you. Mrs. Bernie Miller.
I am also going to express thanks for you presenting tonight, Mr. Crapo. I really appreciate you bringing information like that to the board and the community, because it doesn't just impact our students and staff and our parents, because obviously that is a huge impact, and that's really why we were involved, but it also does impact our community. And it shows where their money and what we're doing with the funds is we're providing not just access for students, but the community as a whole. So I think that's a really important point to kind of show them is this isn't just for students, it is a community available that everybody can access from our city. Thank you so much once again for giving us a lowdown of how the bill works and how that affects us, and really educating all of us on what that impact is for our district. And although it's not the news that we wanted to hear on all the topics, I'm confident us as a district will continue on in being physically responsible and continue to do what we need to do for our students.
Thank you.
Everything's been said. I'm going to say good job, Mr. Crapo, again. I don't think we can really elevate that enough of how outstanding that program is, and adding the little minivan or whatever you call it to pick people up, pick kids up, that just takes it to a whole new level. And as Mr. Smith says, we're here to serve the whole child, and that's what that does, even one step further to go that extra mile. So thank you so much for presenting that in a great way. Appreciate it. And Mr. Phillips, great job. Appreciate the information. It's tedious, it's hard, it's cumbersome, and I don't think we can talk enough about the property tax implications and how it does or does not really affect, because it's a weird calculation on all that. And to get into that 20 mil floor, I don't think we can talk enough about what you're talking about. So the topics, the good news is, the rate back was moved, so that's good. There was some good news, as Ms. Birding said, but we still got some work to do, and we're not out of it. And you mentioned the 40% for a carryover. That's not going to take us throughout the whole year. We're running in a deficit. So again, not to say it to be a downer, but it's reality. And again, Mr. Smith and the admin team does such a great job on good stewardship with the money. And over the last many years since I came on, I saw it from day one. And that's the kind of district we have. That's the kind of admin we have, and that's who runs this district for the kids. So great job. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Mr. Clark, you hit on something there that might be helpful, and I'm throwing it out in a meeting, and we certainly haven't a chance to discuss it, but that educational process, and maybe just a moment during each meeting or once a month during our work session when Mr. Phillips just kind of explains another piece of the puzzle. You know, does anyone understand what a mill is? Right, on and on, right?
There's so many of them.
There's so many different factors. Just some small little piece of the puzzle. So it's something to think about. Again, Ms. Crapo, wonderful job. You know, I think we have, but I want to formally thank Primary Health Solutions, right? They were visionaries 10 years ago when they brought this program to us. And it was one of the very first, if not the first in the nation. And of course, Hamilton and Middletown have seen our success and have jumped on board, as other school districts are throughout the country, because you have all those children together at school every day, and that's the place to reach them, right? And it's worked out wonderfully here, and again, thank you to Primary Health Solutions and to everyone who's made it a success over the years, and that's on our side of the table too, right? So thank you for what you're doing there. I don't think I have anything else. We are off to a great start, right? It's gone well, and
Best year
welcome
ever.
back. Yeah, welcome back to the school year here. Keep up the hard work, and it'll be Labor Day before you know it, right? With that, we will recess to executive session to discuss the employment of public employees 121-22G1, court action 121-22G3, pending or imminent litigation. Do I have a motion to convene to executive
I'll make a
session?
motion.
Second.
Mr. Napier and Mrs. Gundram. Mr. Phillips, call the roll.
Mr. Napier,
Yes.
Mrs. Gundram,
Yes.
Mrs. Birding Miller,
Yes.
Mr. Clark.
Yes.
Mr. Begley.
Yes, we will convene to executive session at 7:26.